Hello, this is Mark Nelson. What you're about to see is a series of concept drawings and a little demonstration on how I build my concept drawings for my comic book Thunder Hunters. Drawing tools, the Pentel color brush, and how I construct and build an ink drawing with tighter pencils. Something that I've learned over the years is that I draw very lightly in the beginning, and working a lot more in the comic book field, we used to work in a non-photo blue, so I've sort of always been used to laying out lightly in the blue. Now, like all artists, I have many different ways of working, and this way you can see the first thing I'm doing is I build with my gestures, I build my forms up, and then I come in and add the details. I usually pick a light source. In this case, the light source will be the upper left-hand corner, so you can see the shadows are being cast and how I start building up that volume of that world, the way the wing is lying down. Now we got the branch, and we're going to add our little mouse to it. So there, our idea is starting to pull together. We're starting to have a nice little feel for this start. Now I take a eraser bag, and I learned that in drafting, and I just lightened up the image, and it pulls off the heavier blue or grease, which will allow the brush and the ink from the brush to settle a little bit easier into the paper. I'm using a Pentel color brush and the ink that it comes in the brush, which is actually more of a dye. Now, I've been using these things since the 80s, and the comics that I've inked with them, the colors are still black and rich, even though they're 20 years old, 20 to 30 years old. So it does hold up really quite well, and it is light fast. Brush is perhaps, I think, one of the most wonderfully flexible tools. So if you like to play with different types of strokes, different types of marks, and building up your surfaces, brush is a really fantastic tool to achieve the kind of artwork that you might want to achieve with flat blacks and a lot of line variation. It gives you a completely different way of thinking than nib. We're adding the shadows, add some nice textures to the rocks, getting some of these things going, and then I'm going to finally ink the little tree with our little friend the mouse there. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much. And if you would like to see more, please leave a comment, click like, or share below. I'm Mark Nelson. If you want to see more content like this, hit the subscribe or follow button, and I'll see you next time.